We are just south of Pioneer Square here in the great northwest city of Seattle at newly named Lumen Field, home of the 12s. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, on to get us started. And off we go from Seattle. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Seahawks. So a heck of a start to this one. We haven't even gotten settled in already in the end zone on the opening kickoff.
And you know what happens, too? Now you got to translate what that means, because I think for the team to just score, their defense, I think they'll be more aggressive now. They'll be bolder. They're playing with a lead and an early one and some momentum. So if you're the offensive coordinator on the other side of the field, you better be prepared for some heavy pressure coming your way. They're going to try and get another big score and a big one early.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here's the former NFL rushing champ. It's Jonathan Taylor. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months. Not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak. And what's working in their favor? The winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 39 yards there, a big one.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us to their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
Fields. Complete. This is Mitchell. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one, and there's an example on this first possession of the game.
So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Here we go. We're good. 222, 220.
They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Justin Fields, a 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Colts drive it right down the field to score on their opening drive. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he goes out of bounds after a solid return to the 45.
For a quick second there, I thought we were about to have a repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown. This guy's on fire today.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45.
Pass all 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Lightning 8.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throw on the right side, complete to Harrison. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Come 19. Come 19.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. The Seahawks had 8 and 5 to start play. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Here we go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Dragon 60.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. This is caught. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Marvin Harrison Jr. with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here we go, side.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First down. A gamble run on the play. 1st down, Colts.
Here's Fields. He's going to let this one go deep. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Ashton Doolin.
61 yards. And the Colts are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Panther 11, Panther 11. 70 Lions. 18, find it, Cup 19, Cup 19.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
They'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He'll look to throw. He's going to try and go deep again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Come on. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Trap 60, trap 60. 19 Lion. Mustang 19. Let go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position.
Angel. Go. Here we go, son. Up, let's go. Hey, Trent.
Off play action, Fields.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is caught. And he has now tied the record. Touchdown.
So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk.
Evades the tackler, and now some space. Big strides, look at him go. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Elijah Arroyo, 72 yards. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point up and through by Myers. And we are tied at 21. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Colts first down.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. He'll take this to the 46. From the 46, here's second down and 8.
The 46-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Again, it's Taylor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Now Fields. Over the middle, complete. It's Taylor. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 33. The passing game for the Colts finding its stride, another first down. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Easy.
Now it's Fields. He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. And down inside the 15 he goes. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
And a nice milestone reached on that last throw is here late in the season. He goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
Back to throw. Fields.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll just get rid of it.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, here we go. 19 windy. Here we go. Angel. Up. West right, 11. Go.
Here's Fields.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Got a man, it's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Colts have broken our tie as they take the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Seahawks 21.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
For a quick second there, I thought we were about to have a repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown. This guy's on fire today.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And, Charles, the name of the game last time, efficiency. Their very first snap, they connected for a quick touchdown.
They get more value than just the points from that series as well. Only needing one play, it keeps the entire offense rested up.
Cup 19! Cup 19! Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Here we go, here we go. 76.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
They'll run here with Taylor.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Time to tighten up the seatbelt just a little bit, partner, because that was a safety that crashed in there and made that play behind the line of scrimmage. How about that pursuit?
Again, it'll be Taylor.
And he's going to be hemmed in and blocked down right at the line of scrimmage.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, Fields.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jonathan Taylor
from 6 yards away.
And the Colts go up by 2 touchdowns.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14.
Seahawks 21.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Gotta be lying. Count the 80.
Kill, turn up.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
They'll set up to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
70, 18, Pioneer.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They're going to try and throw. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the return will stop right around the 25.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
Let's go.
From the gun, here's Fields. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Seahawks 21.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
Again, helping partner, I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games in a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. A give for Taylor running right side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 22 and a first down. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200-plus?
This will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Colts, first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here we go. What's right?
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
to. Don't jump. Ready? Easy. Kelsey, 331. Hey, can. No mas. Extend. Right.
To throw is Fields. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Buck's right. Here we go, son. 58, start up. Chip's clear. Hey, Ted, Nelson. Man. Right.
Fields now to throw.
And the Seahawks defense gets to him, and they bring him down. DeMarcus Lawrence has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
I think this defense, Charles, realizing the deficit they're facing, they're going to have to step up and make more plays like we just saw there.
Yeah, those are the type of plays that can focus a defense because, as we know, they've had their trouble so far in this one. But they just proved to themselves that they can get to it, and I expect them to continue to bring that type of pressure in order to try and turn around their fortunes.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Now Fields going to run.
And that is incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away.
So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Cougar 19.
2nd and 2. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21.
18 Cardinal.
The Seahawks.
18 Rattler.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba.
And all the way down to the 37. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolf. Panther 11. Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos. Cup 19. Ready.
Now back to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
70 Ranger. Come on. 18. Hawk 70. 60 Maverick. Go.
Back to throw again. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Myers connects on the PAT. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. You got it.
Fields. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They've reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Throwing on 2nd and long.
Fields. To the left side, he's got Warren, the tight end.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
That is caught.
And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Here's Fields. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Seahawks are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Let's go now.
And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
Finding Smith and Jigba downfield. Down the sideline he goes. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Jackson Smith and Jigba, 81 yards. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that will tie our game here in the third. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was not what you would call straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside, and he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
319, that's not. Hey, Cam. Hey, number Monday. Not.
Throwing on 2nd down. Fields. It's caught. Mitchell. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
222. Up, let's go.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And this one is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
A shotgun snap, Fields. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Fields going to change things up here.
3rd and 3.
You got mini base. Hey, it's them. Angel.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Ernest Jones. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Let's go now. Ready.
On 1st down, it's Benson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes I forget how much information he has to go through before the ball's even snapped. But what a diagnosis right there. Saw the play, shot through the gap like a rocket, ends up spilling it for a loss.
Ready, shot 50, shot Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Warrior 70.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Looking to throw. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be from 56 yards out. And that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end, and we will remain tied here in this 3rd quarter.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through, and that one winds up no good.
Bust through the tackle. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 64 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Anytime you hear the term an explosive run, most teams I know define that as any run over 10 yards, and they got that and more. How about a lot of credit for the big guys up front? That offensive line firing out, creating plenty of space, and a big run ensued.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. Fields. This is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
551, 551.
Taylor will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
When we say the game's on the line, I don't think we're overstating it here. These next few plays could very well decide this one. Advantage defense there on 1st and goal as they're able to get in and force the loss on that play.
Now Fields. Under pressure now, he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Boye Mafe showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Now it's Fields. He'll try and do this himself. Looking for Pearson, he's got him. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Or call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill. But the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Ready, set.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Here we go.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. Open man left side. Shaheed has it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. He got 29 yards that time.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
Go. 70.
They'll drop to throw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. He gets this complete to Shaheed. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts 19. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Get it. 70 Lions.
They'll set up to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's 2nd down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play.
Cougar 19.
Shotgun snap and a give to Benson. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Cup 19. Cup 19. 79 Broncos. Warriors 70. 19 tight. 19 tight. Dragon 60. Let go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Well, you need your best play here, no doubt. 4th down and 8.
Ready? Hawk 70. Hawk. Chop 60. Chop 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready?
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah.
And that's caught inside the 30.
And he will be taken down, but it is a huge play there to flip field position. And they'll be on the other side of the field as we have reached the 2-minute warning.
A gain of 58 yards. And the Colts first down.
Here we go. Hey, Ken, use your DH, use your set. Easy, 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 easy. Hey, Ken. Set.
Here's Fields. Now he'll tuck this and run.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Second and 3 at the Seahawks 18.
Fields changing the play.
Justin, set.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
And that throw behind his man. He missed it. Incomplete.
Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Now, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Jones looking around. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Michael Pittman
With his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Colts add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Jones throwing for it.
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2.
Seahawks 42.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
Running room at the 50. Look out. And it'll end there as he goes out of bounds, but a heck of a return all the way inside the opposite 40.
Look, I know that all eyes and all credit should be on the guys that brought the ball back a long way, but I'm just wondering about the guys covering and their special teams coach. They've got to be looking at each other and saying, at what point are we going to find a way to stop these guys?
18, Pioneer. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Now Myers for the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Makes the score Colts 54, Seahawks 49.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are.
Here's Jones to throw.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Jones. Looking for the crossing route, and he's got Mitchell.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Now Jones. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. That is intercepted. Picked up by Nicky Manwari. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
60. Come on, come on. Attacking 18.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to. And this is caught. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Seahawks, 49.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of 8, and defensively they'll say you can have that.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Ready. Come back to 60 Eagles. 60.
They'll look to throw here. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Incomplete.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
60.
Back to throw here. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
46-yard line.
7 Pirates. 2. Cougar 19.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd.
35-yard line.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, sack, 70 Timberwolves, 19 Lions, Panther 11, Warriors 70, 18 Pioneer, ready.
Now back to throw.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the Colts will take over possession here up at the 44. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.